Welcome to episode 1 of my brand new Shinies Only Pixelmon series. Until now, I have exclusively been playing a Shinies Only Pokemon Go profile, but I'm officially starting a second series with Shinies Only Pixelmon. This series will take place on the Complex MC server and will have the same rules as my Pokemon Go Shinies Only profile, where I am only allowed to keep shiny Pokemon, but I can catch any Pokemon I would like. If I do catch a non-shiny, it just needs to be released or traded to someone else with nothing in return. One of the big series on my Shinies Only Pokemon Go profile is my Shiny Torterra Army series, so for this series I chose Turtwig as my shiny starter. If you don't know about Complex MC, there is a huge economy system, and in Pixelmon, since there is a 1 in 4,000 chance that any Pokemon will be shiny, I will mainly be getting Pokemon by trying to earn money and then purchasing them off of the global trading system. I knew that just like in my Pokemon Go profile, the first week or two was going to be the hardest, so I decided to vote for the server to get myself a few vote crate keys and then earn a few rewards right off the bat. One of those rewards that I did get was a free Pokemon spin. I ended up getting a Fluttermane from that spin, however it was not shiny, which means I'm going to be keeping it for now in this PC and perhaps trading it to one of you guys later on in this series. I then looked through the global trading system. There are a number of different currencies on this server, the main one being coins, which are primarily what you will be using to purchase different items in this system. There are also gems, but they are significantly more expensive than the coins. The cheapest shiny Pokemon on the GTS currently is this Kricketot for 50,000 coins. There are also some very, very strong Pokemon. There's a shiny Jirachi for 5 million, but that is definitely out of our pay grade for right now. Then I stumbled into this guy in the hub advertising a free shiny Pokemon, and by linking my Discord account to this server, I was able to get myself a free shiny spin, officially giving us our first shiny Pokemon, not including our starter Turtwig. Looking through this, you can see we have a chance about 1 in 1,000 for just about every Pokemon. I'm not sure if legendaries are included on here, but I do see a lot of very cool Pokemon. I saw a shiny Ditto in there, so I went right away, opened up the spin, and let's see what we're able to get. And we get ourselves a shiny Hippopotas. Pretty cool. After collecting our new shiny Hippopotas, I went out into the wild and with my Turtwig started absolutely massacring every Magikarp I could see. This was likely not the most efficient way to gain XP early on in the game, but it definitely was fun swimming around and kicking all these different Magikarp's butts. This swimming around also led me to one of the many structures that are in Pixelmon, both on the server and in single player. And in one of the first chests I looked through, I found a good rod, which will be very helpful if I want to do fishing as a job in this server later. Just like any sophisticated economy, this server has jobs where you can make money from doing different tasks. After all that work, I decided to spend my hard-earned money on a female Nidoran shiny. This is going to be the first purchase shiny on this series, and it is a very cool Pokemon that I wanted to add to my collection. Well, my main goal of this episode is just to get as strong of a team as possible. My main goal of this whole series is to see how much of the shiny Pokédex we can complete in Pixelmon. While I was out slaying all those Magikarps, I leveled up, giving me an EXP All. This is a super powerful item. It allows the entire party that you have to earn XP when you are leveling up one Pokemon. That is another reason why I'm trying to get as many shiny Pokemon into my party as I can right now, because I'm able to level them up all at once with my EXP All. By this point, my Turtwig had leveled up a little bit. It was around level 10, so I went to the EV training area to beat up on the trainers there and level him up even more, as well as the other Pokemon in my party. While this again was likely not the most efficient way to do this, I was playing Pokemon Go at the exact same time I was doing this, and this allowed me to multitask without paying too much attention to what I was doing on the screen. I didn't really have a plan for how long I was going to continue to battle this level 5 trainer, but after a few more minutes, my Nidoran started to evolve into a Nidorina. This was the first evolution on this series, and I really wasn't able to see it. I don't know if it was just the building I was in, but it did not show the Nidoran actually evolving, but here it is. My first evolved Pokemon on this series. By this point, my Pokemon were leveling up high enough that they were starting to learn new moves very quickly, and with my limited knowledge of this game, I tried to pick out the best movesets for my Pokemon that I could. Every day when you log on to this server, you're able to claim a kit, and part of that kit is a ton of rare candies. Since I had a bunch of these, I decided to use them on my Turtwig, evolve him first into Grotle, then into Torterra, and then level him up a ton from there. Not only did this mean my starter Pokemon was super strong, but it meant that I was gaining a ton of levels on the server, since you gain 1/5 of an XP point every single time you level up a Pokemon. And since I did so much leveling up of this Torterra, I actually leveled up, giving me a level crate spin that I used right away. One of the best prizes in here is a free shiny spin, but we ended up getting 75,000 coins, which is awesome. That's the same price we spent on our Nidoran. When I was walking around the server, I saw a boss epic Rookity looking at me a little funny, and I didn't like that, so I decided to show him who's boss. I knew that defeating these bosses gave some decent server XP, but I was not sure how much, so when I leveled up yet again after defeating it, it was quite the surprise to me as well. Not only that, but after defeating Pokemon, they give you bonus rewards, and from this I got a rare candy and an EXP candy XL. I decided to save the rare candy for later for my Torterra, but as for the EXP candy XL, I sent out my Hippopotas and I leveled him up so many times with one candy that he evolved right before my very eyes. At this point, I needed to make some more money, so I went back into the wild, and using the good rod I found earlier in the video, I fished up a bunch of different Pokemon, giving me lots of money from my new fisherman job. I fished for only a few minutes because I was only 1,000 coins away from the next purchase I wanted to make. It was not a shiny Pokemon this time. This time it was a shiny spin. These shiny spins usually go for around 100,000 coins on the global trading system and give you a random shiny Pokemon. There are also shiny legendary spins, which, as you might be able to expect, go for a lot more money than normal shiny spins. These spins can also be purchased with real money. However, I will not be doing that, at least not for a long time on this profile. I want to see how much I can get for free. After receiving my payment from my job, I had enough money to purchase one shiny spin off the global trading system for 99,999 coins. Right after purchasing it, I wasted no time clicking it and getting my 4th shiny Pokemon on this server so far. And that Pokemon ended up being a shiny female Basculegion, an absolutely insane looking Pokemon, and a water type to complement our team very well. These are all of the stats to our very new shiny Basculegion. I couldn't keep myself away from the EV training room for too long. I went back in to power up my Torterra even more. EV training is a really good way to power up your Pokemon without needing to pay much attention to what you're doing. I definitely recommend it when you're trying to multitask with other things, other very important things like Pokemon Go. By this point, it is day 3 in the episode and day 3 on the server. I was able to vote a lot more times. I got a lot of different items, including a Pokemon spin from that, but I also got rare candies for my daily login bonus, allowing me to power up my Torterra all the way to level 100. That makes our starter Pokemon our first shiny level 100 Pokemon on our profile, but it certainly will not be our last. With my Torterra all the way maxed out, the only thing I needed right now was money, meaning I needed to start a hunt which rewards 75,000 coins along with some other rewards. Easy hunts require you to catch a specific species of Pokemon with a specific gender. Mine was Patrat, and with the second try, we were able to get ourselves exactly what we needed. We were then able to turn in our male Patrat for 75,000 coins, 250 server XP, and 15 tokens. I wasn't sure how much that 250 server XP was going to level us up, but when I redeemed it, I actually went up 4 levels, which means 4 more level crate keys. Out of the 4 keys, I only had one good spin, which actually resulted in me getting a Master Ball, something I hopefully will be able to save until I catch a shiny in the wild. With the money I gained from the hunt, I was able to purchase a shiny Cerulege off of the global trading system for 150,000 coins. Shiny Cerulege is an awesome looking Pokemon and the first fire type on our team. After seeing how the last hunt treated us, I decided to start a second one, this time for a female Mankey. Mankeys only spawn in jungle biomes, but after a few minutes of searching, I was able to find a female Mankey to turn in for yet another huge reward. This time I got the 75,000 coins, 250 server XP, and for my third reward, I got 2 vote crate keys. With these 5 new keys, I had a ton of crates to open, which ended up being super lucky for us. I got 20 rare candies out of the 1 vote crate, and then I nearly got a shiny spin out of my very first level crate. Instead, I got 75,000 coins. The second level crate didn't give us anything of importance, but the third level crate was absolutely insane. We got not 1, but 2 shiny Pokemon spins. This was absolutely insane. I didn't know what to say at this point, just a 3% chance. As you can see, I was very, very excited both in-game and in real life. I had 2 new shiny Pokemon that I was about to get. I wasted no time and opened them up right away. The very first one gave us, drumroll please, a shiny Hitmontop, our first fighting type now on this profile. With my initial goal for this video complete of having a full team of 6 shiny Pokemon, I decided to open the second one right away anyways, and I actually was very happy about it since we got a shiny Torkoal, another very cool Pokemon. That means the new profile officially contains 7 shiny Pokemon, being our only Pokemon, one of which is level 100. You guys all got to let me know what you want to see me do more of in this series. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.